Hello and welcome to one of BA14 Eagle's very rare unboxing videos. I don't particularly go in for this sort of thing, as you'll see if you look through my channel, but I have noticed that there doesn't seem to be much coverage on the internet of the newly released Mk1 coaches from Dapol and Lionheart Trains, which is what we've got here. These BR Mk1 coaches, they're in O gauge and blue and grey livery, and the first few of a pre-order I've made with East Somerset Models at Cranmore. These coaches are the DCC fitted versions. As you can see, they come in some nice green Lionheart Trains packaging, and I'm not going to unbox them in front of you. We'll get straight on to getting them out. As you can see, we've extricated this the BSK out of the outer cardboard packaging. It's in a pretty solid polystyrene tray. It's got some packing film over it and a plastic cover over the top. We'll take that off a minute. In the end of the packaging, some packets with end boards on, and there's various vacuum pipes, electric train heating pipes, etc. in there as well. Another set there. You've also got a flexible sheet that goes over the top of the corridor connections, which you can cut. Seems to be some sort of PCB blanking plate in there. I don't know what that's all about. Comes with a very interesting looking owner's manual. Gives you a full history of the real thing and introduction to all the various types, how to operate, get started quickly, fitting accessories, how to get the roof off, which is something we're going to do in a minute, to have a look inside, lighting controls for DC and DCC models, and those are the DCC controls, and a spare parts list in the back for items that could easily get broken. There, and then all the warranty information is on the back. And that's a fairly comprehensive piece of information there. Now, to remove the coach from the box, it's very important that you use these holes on the back of the polystyrene packaging and poke the coach through. Try and take it out equally, otherwise you may damage some of the finer detailing on the vehicle. So let's have a look at the vehicle itself. Yeah, very impressive model. I saw these for the first time in the flesh at the O gauge show at Kettering in 2020, and was impressed with them then compared to the Heljan and the Darstaed versions. Okay, we'll look at the ends of the coaches first. As you can see, there's some nice detailing with the water filler pipes going to the toilets, connected on the roof. Clear printing on the blue ends. This being the BSK, on this end of the coach we have the knuckle type coupler, which is fitted as standard. On the other end of the BSK there is a 3-link coupling. Each coach on its end has a hook, so in theory there's nothing to stop you coupling a 3-link coupling fitted vehicle to this coach. The corridor connections at the ends, they pull out, and because they've got a magnet fitted to them, I think the theory is that when you put another vehicle next to it, the ends will come together, bridging any unsightly gap that you may get. Overall, the exterior finish of the coach is very tidy. The white line around the grey band looks well executed. The printing is legible and well detailed on the sole bar also. This version is an unnumbered version. I've purchased numbering sheets from Railtech Transfers to number these up as I want them. Now, I have read online one or two people making comment about the fact that these coaches do have some vertical lines in the panels between the windows. Now, this was something that did exist on the real versions, but it may be a little pronounced for a model, and the question is, should you go to that length to reproduce it on the model, or should you not? To be honest, I'm not really bothered at this point in time, or worried. My trains running around in the garden, you're not right up close to them. I'm not counting rivets or measuring millimetres, so hopefully they won't cause an issue. The only thing that I could see causing an issue is when I weather the vehicle, if any weathering powders or washes get in those seams, then they may stand out a little more than you would like, but overall I think it's a very small point in what is overall an excellent looking vehicle. Right, now I am going to try and remove the roof in accordance with the instructions that Dapol have supplied. Right, well, to get the roof off, first of all you need to take the ends of the water filler pipes out of the piece that comes up out of the roof. So I've done that, and there's 6 clips along the roof, and all you need to do is hold the roof firmly and you can unclip it. I've already done this, so this will appear easier than what it was, but you just need to be very careful, because like in the DCC fitted ones and the ones with the light bars in, you've got these wires in here which feed the lights from the PCB. Now we can get a clear view of the interior of the coach. There's luggage racks and the seats are coloured, as you can see, thanks to my neighbour for starting a hammer just at this moment. There's the guard's compartment and the brake parcels area. It's got the caging in there. Those mail sacks and crates I've just put in there because that's where I'm intending to put them. I think they were from Skytrex. You can buy those. I'm going to fill up that, and I've got a load of people to put in as well. They were from the Oma miniature range, buy in bulk, and good for filling up vehicles like this. Anyway, enough about that. That's the inside of the roof with the lighting bars, and I'll just grab the controller and we'll get them illuminated so you can see how they light up. It's quite simple. One part is on function 1, second one's on function 2, and then function 3 for the last sets. So, as I say, we'll try the lights now. That's function 1, which is the corridor lights. Function 2 is the lights in each of the compartments, and function 3 is the lights for the goods area in the brake van and the guard's compartment itself. They're all switch on and offable. The carriage has 4 switches underneath, which you can switch the lights on and off permanently, depending on whether you're on DC or DCC power supply. One final note regarding the fitting of passengers to the vehicles. The seats do seem a little bit shallow. There's not a lot of space from the ground or the floor to the seat. The figures that I've got are only going to sit properly on the seats if I chop their feet off, which some of them have already, but it's an alteration I'm going to have to make to the others. So you may wish to bear that in mind when you purchase any figures that you intend to put in these vehicles. I've also got some suitcases and luggage to put on the luggage racks. Okay then, so I've now put the SK on the track with the BSK, and we can see how the coupling system works. Both coaches just pushed together very easily, coupled straight away, and the magnets in the corridor connections have closed up, and that looks quite tidy. It will look even better once I put the flexible top over the top here, which you can cut to shape so it doesn't override and it doesn't foul the other coach. As you can see, the coaches run nice and freely. Oh, if that one was actually on the track. It's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Yeah, there's a little bit of an issue there with the coupling is forcing that bogie up, that wheel set up. So we'll have to have a look at that and see if we can adjust that, because it derails just where there's a little dip in the track. So you'll have to be careful if your track work isn't quite perfect. You might have some problems, or I may need to check the wheel sets in that coach.